Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Eternal 27. Here we go. We're going to kick things off in our middleweight division, all thanks to our sponsors, Fight Life. First of all, fighting out of our blue corner. He weighed in last night at 82.7 kilos, and he makes his MMA debut here tonight at Eternal. Training at the integrated MMA gym, fighting out of Brisbane. Please welcome Gabrielli. His opponent in our red corner, weighing in last night at 83.4 kilos. 2 fights, 1 victory. He trains at the Southside Arena MMA gym. Please welcome Jerome Faraimo. Our referee for all our matches here tonight at Eternal. 3-3 minute rounds, receipt classes.
Beautiful, and here we go. Coming out, storming earlier. There's no bones about what Gabrielli wants to do here. Coming into the cage, both underhooks, all swapped it for an underhook apiece now. We're in the 50-50 position, and he had some of that head control that he's lost.
Yeah, Gabrielli started off pushing the pressure and pushing his opponent against the cage there, but now he's been turned around. You can tell coming in to grapple straight away that he's got a game plan to set up. He's not just coming out firing. He's got, definitely a plan he wants to play towards in this one.
Making no bones about that. He wants to kick it on the cage as well. Throwing up some dirty boxing. Doesn't look like he wants to go for a takedown, but he managed to reverse the position on Gabrielli, and he's totally at home here. He's getting his points, and he's making Gabrielli work.
Yeah, I think he's going to try to play more of a dirty boxing game since he's keeping a high posture. As I say that now, he's got the underhook. We're not utilising it too much, but yeah, pretty much holding his opponent against the cage there just to slug him.
Oh,
Gabrielli going for a guillotine, standing guillotine here. Looks tight, but
with a big slam. That is one of the things. A guillotine is not a takedown defense. It is a threat of an actual submission, but it is not going to stop you from going to the ground.
Gabrielli persisting here with the guillotine.
Back to the guard, and Faraimo wants absolutely none of it. He'd rather stay up.
That's it. He wants it on the feet. Oh, looping left hand there. Got a feeling here, Jake, if one of these bombs lands, it's going to be all over. Up against the cage again.
Oh, he could be giving up his back here. No, smartly goes back to the whizzer.
He's going to maintain this overhook. See if he's got it around his head here, Jake.
He does.
To save himself in, he's to get it around the arms, but look, he's limped out of it. Like a water balloon covered in lubricant. He just slipped right out of there.
Yeah. As you do. He's almost breaking him down from the head up here. He's got the posture pulling him down as well, but he does run risk of giving him up his back, which again he might be doing on the other side. This is Gabrielli I'm speaking of. He's back against the cage, going to the old school headlock. There's always the threat of giving up your back. And he's alternating between that headlock and the whizzer, and will break off the cage.
Comes off the cage with a strike, which is a good strategy, rather than trying to step away.
Oh, with a knee and the hook lands. Right in front of us here, they're sending the crowd into a frenzy. And he's down.
Setting up his good control in the hips here.
Yeah, Gabrielli smartly going to that, going to the underhook, and he knows that if he stays down here, he cannot be hit to the head. PD more smartly recognises the game plan, and he lets Gabrielli back up to his feet.
I wonder whether he took a big shot that slowed him down there, or whether it's the conditioning that's failing him at the moment.
It absolutely did. A little horn malfunction there, but you know what, that happens from time to time.
Big thanks to our sponsors, Fight Life. Perform at your best with Australia's largest online fight store. Fight Life.
Round two, and they're straight back into it. Gabrielli making absolutely no bones about where he wants it again, but gets reversed again. He finds himself with his back on the cage.
See, the crowd are really getting into this one early already. I'm hearing loud noises coming from the crowd. I can hardly hear you, Jake.
Yeah, absolutely. There's definitely some emotional investment here. We're talking about teammates, family members who always come out and want to watch these amateur guys go to work.
So Gabrielli going again for over the head here. Actually seeing he's trying to possibly use his leg to kick between the legs of Faraimo to try to take him down for a judo throw. Unfortunately, he's right against the cage, so he's not going to have any room for that.
Again, Gabrielli takes it to the cage, but he is reversed. And now Faraimo, make no mistake.
Oh!
Another big slam. Slams him down. He'll take the points, thank you, and take a step back.
He wants to take it up on the feet again. He's just like throwing him down and standing back saying, want more, son? You want more?
Gabrielli not getting too fast with his feet as he eats a hook. This round thus far, it seems to me that it's been all Faraimo.
Yeah, definitely. He's controlling the positions again, definitely stronger against the cage work, reversing him quite easily against the cage each time they make it there.
He is, and he's not stopping, even in a bad position there. We saw him fight for the underhook, get it, and use it to his advantage.
Notice that he's attacking the legs there of Gabrielli now.
I did notice
kneeing
that.
in the inside. It's just going to make it a lot harder to fight against the cage and maintain his posture.
Absolutely. Money in the bank as he starts to turn it on. A bit of timidity there from Gabrielli as he turned away. But smartly he clinches up so he can't eat any more of those strikes.
That's it. He needs to take the momentum away from those strikes. The more he can stop those flurries, obviously, he's not going to get hit.
That's exactly right. If you stop your opponent from hitting you, you will get punched less.
That is the secret. Just between you and I, mate.
Old school headlock again. There is a single leg there all day, but Faraimo is just winning these exchanges on the feet. I don't think he really wants to get Gabrielli down. And we get a takedown. Who's going to end up on top?
Gabrielli's got a top position.
Gabrielli! Oh! And he's mount with the arm trap.
Narrowly missed the back there.
Yeah, this is your forte, Chris. Run us through it.
Okay, he's going to a head arm triangle here. What he needs to do if he wants to finish that submission, he would like to put his arm over his head. But what I would suggest now would be to soften him up with punches.
Yeah, go to the body. Even though this is a C-class fight, they've been going at it hard for 2 rounds. They're sucking in a lot of wind. If you punch them in the body, they're going to feel it. They're going to respect it. They have to.
That's it. And Gabrielli making Faraimo carry his weight now is essentially going to make him tired. You can see he's driving his hips into his own hips.
Yeah.
That creates a lot of pressure right on the stomach and actually it drains so much energy. Just the energy bar is decreasing.
Especially with those grapevines that he's got. It's so much connection. He's carrying his whole body weight.
And those kilos he's got on him too. Going for a bridge and roll there. Failed attempt. He might be wanting to wait out to the end of the round here.
Good round there with both guys having some of their moments. We're seeing Gabrielli here. He's a little bit busted up. He's eaten a lot of shots. There was a flurry in there, but Faraimo just let him have it.
That's right. He's breathing heavy here.
Big thanks to our sponsors, Punch Equipment, the official equipment sponsor of Eternal MMA. All the fighters in the cage tonight wearing Punch Equipment. Third and final round.
Third and final round with the big boys in the C-class going at it. Faraimo looking to just go straight back into the strikes here, and much like the second round and the one before it, Gabrielli wants this on the ground. We can see why. When he was in the mount, he looked very, very comfortable. On the feet, eating those punches, not so much so, and I don't blame him.
No, that's right. He's definitely a better fighter on the ground, it looks like, in this matchup.
We need to remind you that there is no head strikes here. Faraimo will take those points once again and move back. Gabrielli slow to his feet once again.
Faraimo really wants to keep these ones on his feet. I think he's looking for a highlight reel here.
He is. Keep it in context too. This is a grueling fight between guys who are carrying a fair bit of weight. You get that power, but inversely on the other end, you've got to feed that power.
That's right. It's a double-edged sword. I know this being a big man myself.
Big in ego.
Yeah. Okay, we're going for that overhook around the head again.
Hey, mate.
There must be some.
That's what we were afraid of. Him giving up that back. If you lose the whizzer and you absolutely have to go to the head, the next stop is your opponent takes you back.
That's right. As we saw there, but again, Faraimo opted not to take it. He wanted to stand up.
Yeah. He could just respect the game of Gabrielli. He might know something we don't.
That's it. Opting to go for the uppercut and left hook combination there. He's been working well for him in this in close encounters.
It has, and we've seen him go to this single leg position, what I was talking about earlier.
He wants to grab that whizzer though.
He does, and preferably you do not want to be the one with your back on the cage trying to take your mate down.
That's right, or anyone's mate.
They're not mates yet, but after the fight, I'm sure they will be.
I'd like to see a bit more head control. Both the boys seem to be hinging at the hips, make it, not utilising the cage in the way that you want it.
Yeah, broken posture, definitely.
As I said, conversely for that point though, it is able to set up some dirty boxing passes where they can grab the back of the head and slug a few uppercuts in.
Sure.
Or like that.
Oh, and the uppercuts. He's eating these.
Just tearing off right now.
Turning away, and he ducks his head down. Oof. The underhook position again. He wins the clinch exchange for Faraimo. He manages to turn it around like a bus driver on that big old wheel.
Gabrielli holding onto his head for dear life. You can see he's so close to having his back taken in his time. We've got a double front headlock control here.
We do. It's usually the man with the higher head, isn't it? The one with the head that comes out on top is the one who's going to win that position.
That's right.
You can break the posture of the other man down. In the turtle now. We're attacking the body. Oh, that was an elbow. That is definitely not allowed, even to the body.
Gets a warning there. In this position, I would like to have seen him control the crucifix from the turtle there a bit more. Such a dominant position, one that you can really suck some energy out of your opponent while punching them in the ribs.
They've got to work, absolutely.
That's right. Any position where you can make your opponent carry your body.
And he did for most of the fight there. Like Gabrielli being the one on the back end of some of those exchanges, especially the grapple side.
Good show of sportsmanship there from both fighters, hugging it out after such a grueling battle.
Absolutely, man, absolutely. Gabrielli, the heart of a warrior. His face tells the story, like we said, much in the second round, but absolutely no give up in him. And he got his lick into the fight, but a very, very good performance by Faraimo there.
Yeah, that's it. It was a great fight to start the night off with, actually. I'm very happy to see this one. Oh, there's that guillotine attempt.
There's that guillotine. He was all in.
He was all in, mate. He pushed his
all
chips in on that one.
He was.
And continued to persist after. Beautiful tight plum there. Nice setups with the strikes.
Yeah, but when Faraimo was in his element, you could definitely tell he made no mistake of where he wanted to fight, and he turned it on.
That's a good strategy.
As we go to the judge's decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for these two guys? Tough fights for our first one of the night here at Eternal 27. Thanks to our sponsor Fight Life, we got the judges' scorecards. We have a unanimous decision, and it goes to our red corner, Jerome Faraimo.